الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين والعاقبة للمتقين أما بعد. Number 1. Islamic history. Hazrat Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi rahimahullah. His name was Muhammad, but he was famously known as Jalaluddin and Maulana Rumi. He was born in Balkh on the 6th of Rabi'ul Awwal in the year 604 AH. His father, Sheikh Muhammad Bahauddin rahimahullah, was a great alim and famous saint of his time. Maulana Rumi rahimahullah acquired his elementary knowledge from his father, but due to some fallout with the ruler of the time, his father was forced to move to Korea when Maulana Rumi rahimahullah was 18 or 20 years of age. There, he studied under various scholars for 8 years, after which he proceeded to Aleppo, which was a renowned center of learning. There he stayed in the Madrasa Halawiyya and studied under Sheikh Umar bin Ahmad rahimahullah. He also studied under various other scholars until he mastered many branches of knowledge. He was then 40 years of age. When his father passed away, Sheikh Burhanuddin came from Tirmiz to pay his respects. After testing Maulana Rumi rahimahullah, the Sheikh said, "It is only your inner knowledge that is now left. I now wish to hand this trust of your fathers over to you." Maulana Rumi rahimahullah then spent 9 years in the company of the Sheikh and progressed through the various stages of Ma'rifah and Suluk. Number 2. Allah's power. The stars. We see countless stars in the open sky at night, which form a magnificent picture. Allah says in the Quran that He has decorated the sky of this world with these bright lanterns. It is indeed a wonder that these millions of stars have remained shining in the sky for so many thousands of years without losing their light. People have always been using the stars to navigate, and captains of ships use them even in today's modern age for the same purpose. Their perpetual radiance and clockwork movements are a sign of the glorious power of Allah. Number 3. Farad. Belief in Taqdeer. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "Everything happens according to Taqdeer. In fact, even the capability and intelligence of a person is in accordance with Taqdeer." Muslim 6751 from Hazrat Abdullah bin Umar radiyallahu anhu. Taqdeer means that everything that happens in this world, whether good or bad, happens according to the will of Allah, which He has predestined. It is farth obligatory for us to believe in Taqdeer. Number 4. Sunnah. Never refuse perfume. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam never refused perfume when it was offered to him. Tirmizi 2789 from Hazrat Anas radiyallahu anhu. Number 5. An important act and its virtue. Meeting the Haji. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "When you meet the Haji, greet him, shake hands with him, and ask him to make dua for your forgiveness before he enters his house, because he has been cleansed of sins." Ahmad 5348 from Hazrat Abdullah bin Umar radiyallahu anhu. Number 6. A sin. The punishment for assisting in the murder of a Muslim. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "The person who assists in the murder of a Muslim, even by mentioning a single word, will be raised on the day of Qiyamah with an inscription on his forehead stating, 'This person is deprived of the mercy of Allah.'" Ibn Majah 2620 from Hazrat Abu Huraira radiyallahu anhu. Number 7. This world. Turning one's attention away from this world. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "Thinking of death is sufficient to turn one's attention away from this world and focus it upon the Akhirah." Bayhaqi 10159 from Hazrat Rabi' bin Anas radiyallahu anhu. Number 8. The Akhirah. The favors upon the people of Jannah. Allah says in the Quran, On the other hand, many faces on that day will be resplendent, shining bright with happiness. They, those with shining faces, shall be pleased with their efforts in this world because their efforts earned them Jannah, in the lofty gardens of Jannah where they shall not hear futile talk. Jannah shall have nothing unpleasant, neither will one see anything unpleasant, nor hear anything unpleasant. There will be no noise and shouting in Jannah, nor any talk that is futile and therefore unpleasant. In it, Jannah, there are flowing springs. Surah Ghashiyah, verses 8 to 12. Number 9. Cures from the Quran and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Treating the ill with talbina. Hazrat Aisha radiallahu anha used to advise people to prepare talbina to treat the ill, saying, I have heard Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam say that talbina pacifies the heart of the ill and dispels grief and distress. Bukhari 5689. Talbina is made by mixing crushed barley with milk and then adding honey to sweeten it. Number 10. Quranic advice. Allah says in the Quran, O you who have Iman, fear Allah and let every soul consider what good deeds it has sent ahead for tomorrow to be rewarded on the day of Qiyamah. Fear the punishment of Allah by fulfilling His commands and refraining from sin. Indeed, Allah is informed of what you do. Surah Hashr, verse 18. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.